Welcome back, everyone. We are so happy to welcome Beau Coffron, better known as the Lunchbox Dad on social media. I'm sorry I butchered that. He shares how to save money on your kids' lunches with creative and healthy choices. Welcome, Beau.
It's great to be with you. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. And, you know, the new school year is either here or right around the corner for you guys. And it means a lot of things, but more importantly, what are we going to pack in the kids' lunches? So my first question is, what is the best way to save some money on these school lunches?
Yeah, I always look at this time of year as a mid-year reset, back to schedules and new beginnings, but kids aren't really the only ones learning, because working together with Sam's Club, we've created the concept of lunch math, and this is just simple ways to make your dollar go further when planning school lunches. And by the way, if you aren't already a member, a membership club like Sam's Club is going to offer you incredible savings and the opportunity to stock up, which helps you save time and money. And so let's look at how you can calculate some savings. And tip one is to create a plan and go in with a list. And one of my favorite things about shopping at Sam's Club is the scan and go function in the app. So I can literally scan my items while I'm putting them in my cart so I can know where my total is and stay on budget. Plus I get to skip the checkout line at the end. Tip two is to look for private brands like Member's Mark that deliver on quality, flavor, and extra value. And my kids actually love these Member Mark fruity snacks. And this is where Lunchbox math really comes into play, because this 100 pack is just under $10. And that means you have enough to put in 100 lunch boxes for less than 10 cents a lunch. They're super budget friendly, grab and go options for busy families. And here's another great example of Lunchbox math. Right here with this lunch, it's only $1.50, which is an incredible value. And buying all these items at Sam's Club, you can get a month's worth of lunches for one child for about $30. And the last tip here is transition to larger or bulk pack items. And I know what it's like to feed hungry growing kids. I have a couple teenagers myself, and buying bulk helps make sure that you're always stocked up and that you're always realizing savings. And it may be surprising, but buying peanut butter in bulk sizes like this is actually going to save on lunches. It's about the same price as buying smaller jars in other stores.
So I'm curious, is that the best way for parents to plan ahead? When meal planning? Because it seems like I don't want to think about this week, next week. It's like, how do you really plan when making those lunches?
Yeah, 100%. I recommend getting your kids involved, making them part of the process. And food waste is something we're always trying to avoid. And if they're helping to map out these menus with you, first of all, it's not always on you, it's on them too. You're going to guarantee that you're packing something that they're going to eat. For example, just give them two healthy items to choose from, like strawberries or blueberries. And then they get to choose what goes in their lunch, and you know that they're going to eat something healthy. And then whether it's fresh, dried, or canned produce, start with that with the lunch boxes. And keep trying new produce until you decide what your kids actually like. And don't forget the dips. Kids love dipping things, and get creative with it. You can use yogurt, hummus, nut butter, and more.
I love that, because it was always the worst in elementary school when you'd open your lunchbox. You're like, not again, the same chips. But I love the idea of having the hummus, maybe a yogurt dip. Very interesting. So creative ways to keep your kids interested in their lunch. I was going to ask, where can people go for more information on all your tips and tricks to plan ahead, save money, keep things interesting, keep your kids engaged?
Yeah, absolutely. You can follow me on social media at Lunchbox Dad, or go to samsclub.com for even more fun lunch ideas. And so, like some of these lunches that you see right here that I share on my social media, or just for money-saving ideas for meals.
Okay, one final quick question. Is it sandwiches and chips still the most popular lunch to take in the lunchbox? Is that where your kids are still going to? Do they love the PB&Js?
They do, but they love making, when I make it into fun shapes for them, like this rocket ship here or these flowers. And so if you could put a fun little twist on it using things that everyone has, like cookie cutters, which is exactly what I did right here at the flower lunch.
You made it fun.
Yeah. Rocket ship, flowers. I used to get little butterflies, but I like the flower idea.
And you don't have to be scared about meal prepping and planning ahead. And you've made it very easy for our viewers to plan ahead and not have to stress about it during the week. So, Beau, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me on.
All righty.
All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with your Ozarks Fox AM feedback right after this.